sweating like a fucking pig. Both of these things are on. It's so fucking humid. Holy shit. Anybody here? I got 4 likes. I got 1 person here. I'm going to guess that's Time Surfing Alien. Let me sit back a little bit. Oh, CD Nelson. Hey, buddy, what's going on? How you doing? Just getting set up, man. We're going to talk about some T's guitars tonight. You all set? Good for you, man. Good for you. Mine starts right now. I worked all weekend. I work in the supermarket, so I work all weekend. So, all right, we got 2. We got 2 people in the house. Time to warm up. So, anybody order any guitars over the weekend? Hey, what's going on, BBM? There we go. That's my 7. So, how's everybody doing? So you ordered it? Hold on, guys. Ed Block just decided to be a smart ass and pop up. So, Johnny 3 Bar, how you doing, buddy? How's it going? We got 6 people coming in. I got 4 likes. If you're how about hitting the like button? So, Rod Axum is in the house. How's it going, sir? Been a little bit, I think, if I remember correctly. So, how's everybody doing today? Johnny 3 Bar, how you doing? So, it's nice to see everybody. So, I guess it's a good time for me to start asking. I asked CD Nelson already. Anybody order a guitar over the weekend? Or since what was it, Tuesday? Tired from soldering all day. Really? So it's like doing harnesses and jobs like that, I guess, huh? What we got? Trace Allen, Route 66. Hello, sir. Wow. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Or us. Excuse me. Can't forget the rest of you. So, very nice. Glad to see you all coming, man. This is pretty awesome. I see a few new faces here. I like that. So I don't know if anybody noticed, but I posted a community comment about actually buying myself an Sbh-E. I pre-ordered the 57 can. So I was wondering who else ordered. Anybody else order? We got 8 people in the house. We got 7 likes. Thanks, guys. Hey, how about you like a T's guitar? Hit the like button. I got 2 right here. One on my shirt and one here. So, and that reminds me, I got to set something up. So, Trace, you ordered an Sbh-E? What color? Let me catch up a little, guys. Just worked on the guitar nut. Torsten told me to lower the same with James. So you worked with Torsten today, BBM. That's good advice, BCG. Well, the 57 candy is that was yours, CD Nelson? I love that color. That color is almost sold out. That's gonna be the first one to sell out, he said. So if you want one in red, get it now. Wow. Okay, so that's what you meant. You were hunched over that thing all day, huh? Well, I'm glad you got it sorted. Dwight Bailey's in the house. What's going on, sir? How you doing? Well, we got more and more people showing up. It's good that I can do this on a Sunday. David's in the house. Welcome, Dave. How's it going? I'm trying to set something up. I want to show you guys. Well, I got some news about the T's guitars. Well, and RJ's cave. Or in case anyone didn't know, so I'm trying to set that up and share that with you right now. I didn't have time to do this before we started. So give me a second here, guys. I'll jump back in within a moment. I apologize. I think I can jump in at least for a minute here. All right, let me get back to you guys. So there were 4 left after I ordered mine on Thursday. So you got a red one, Trace? That's a beautiful color, man. I knew that was going to sell out. Lots of hellos going around. Yeah. I ordered mine at 10 o'clock Tuesday night. After spending all day with Torsten, I stayed on my computer. I was working on stuff for something that I'm going to show you guys in a minute. And that was it. I just, from 10 o'clock, I was there. And I ordered it right away because I knew it was going to sell out. And in my head, it was going to sell out before I could hit buy. You know what I mean? Yeah, right? I was right there. I had the page open and waiting. I just hit refresh at like 9:59 and change, and there it was. Boom. So the other one that was going to sell out fast. Yeah, you're right, CD Nelson. He said that it was definitely going to be the silver going next. I was actually a little bit jealous. Average Joe, he sent the sample, the silver guitar to Average Joe. That was the one that was actually on the stream. So, yeah, I was surprised. But happy for him. He loved it. It was gorgeous. Anybody else see that video? Well, he has 2 now. He did an unboxing and he did a sound test. And I think by now he might even have his review up. Hell yeah, David! Congrats to everybody ordering guitars. So, well, BCG, I hope that happens. I'm sure Torsten might want to work something out with them. There's a chance he might want to work something out with us, someone like that. So that would be good for everybody. The Tooth is in the house. How you doing, sir? Did you order your guitar yet, sir? I got mine in 57 candy. I couldn't wait, and I knew if I tried to play YouTuber and wait until he sent me a guitar, that there was no way I was going to get the color I wanted. So it's all right. Still got this one. Got the SPR one, which is going to be modded soon. So before we get too deep into the 16 people in the chat, cool. We got 16 people. We got 10 likes. I like that. If you like T's guitars, if you haven't done so already, how about hitting that like button? Anyone else already ordered their guitar? An Sbh-E, an ST1, doesn't matter. They're both awesome guitars. And no, okay, that's all right, too. He's going to make more. This is a small batch, and he had to commit to making a lot more guitars and ordering more often. So the next several batches are going to be big, right? So he's just hoping that he can keep with these sellouts or near sellouts. Pardon me, before each batch comes in. That's kind of his goal. He always wants to have some in stock, but he wants to be able to keep rolling them over, you know? That's right, Dave. CD, you won the SPR. Which one did you get? What color was it? That sounds great. You're going to donate the Strat and keep the SPR? Hello, Will Red. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. 17 people in the room. We got 12 thumbs up. So, oh, you're good for now. You know, you're good for now too. I'm sure you'll pay off some bills, some cards, and all that, and then suddenly you'll have a little bit, you know. And it doesn't take much with these guitars, right? Well, that's okay, man. We all been there, and you know what? Things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who wait, and it's more than that. Sometimes karma, you know what I mean? Sometimes karma comes. Like hell, Ubi, right? I think Ubi's a good example. Ubi was like hanging out, started hanging out in chats, and really didn't have much. And then suddenly now he's got like 3 awesome guitars, and good things are coming, you know. So, hey, TSA, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, situations change, you know. So that could be your situation changes, could be someone else's situation changes that benefits you, right? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. This one is pretty sweet. It's actually a B stock one, but you would never be able to tell. So, and this one plays like a dream. This one hasn't had the pro setup. It has had the bass setup. It was actually done in a video that I have. So, and it plays great for me. It's perfect for me. I had the SBH HD that Time Surfing Alien now owns, and it was actually just about too low for me. So, because I'm a bit ham-fisted, so being super duper low might be just a little too much for me sometimes. So, just above that though, perfect. And that's what this one is. And I think that's what you get out of the basic setup. But CD, you were thinking about getting the locking tuners and the pro setup. I say if you're thinking about it at all, if you think you're going to benefit from having the strings that low, because he will get them down to 1.5, right around 1.5, maybe even 1.4. He can get them that low, and he usually does. So if you want something that's that kind of setting, spend it, because I'm telling you, it's only $50. The tuners are another 35, and they're really good tuners. They're better than that price, so they're worth it. All right, they're easily $60 tuners, and you're getting them for like $35. And there's a chance he's going to throw them, you know, because you're saving him a little bit of the trouble, because he could just throw them in the box. Maybe he even saves you a couple dollars there too. I don't know. Maybe you don't end up having to pay separate shipping for that or something. But it's definitely worth it. You know, it's $85 well spent. That's right. For anybody who didn't know, Baby Boy Baby Boy Mulligan is actually a part-time Tees Guitars employee. So we got to congratulate him on that one, right? Congratulations to Baby Boy Mulligan on that. That's awesome. So good shit. Good shit. BBM, don't fuck up my guitar. I'm just I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing. I couldn't resist, right? In the moment. So all right. So yeah, let me catch up with you guys. You guys are scrolling by pretty quick today. I believe in karma for sure. Absolutely karma. At Will Red, did you hear on Fret Not tonight? No, you wait soon too. Yeah, that's right. Will, hang out over at Fret Not, okay? And you could win one over there. Just go back every week. All right. I won one. Several people that hang out at this channel have won guitars from them. So you definitely want to hang out there. That's a good one. Just hope for the good kind. Yeah. And yeah, BCG, you actually lucked out because that was, I don't know what you paid for that, but you didn't pay much. And you got the bulk of a guitar. You went looking for some parts and you got the bulk of a guitar. You know, and a great project, by the way. You're doing an awesome job with that neck, right? And guys, this brings up something too, because BCG is working on something with me. Okay, BCG is giving away a guitar. All right, yeah. So he's going to be working with me to go through. He's going to send me a guitar. I'm going to review it and look it over, right? And we'll do some specs and all that, and then I'm going to send it right to Fretnot because it's an awesome guitar. All right, guys. It's a. You want to tell them BCG? You want, or can I tell them what you're donating? Because this is generous, guys. This is definitely generous. And if you haven't subscribed to BCG, go check out his channel, okay? Because he's doing a lot of cool stuff. He's got the Tees guitars, Sbh-E body. There's the black with the silver burst, right? He's refretting a telly neck for it, and all sorts of cool stuff. So you definitely want to check him out. Yeah, let me catch up. I'm back up here. So I haven't seen anything. Mine looks killer. So where we at? Where we at? Okay. Okay. Yeah, green one, right? Just me. It's hard to find a flaw in a B stock. Yeah, usually it is. That's what's great about B stock. They're just so ever slightly imperfect, but you can get a decent savings if you're willing to overlook it. My Harley Benton, I have $150 Harley Benton. I paid $106 for because they oversprayed the guitar, and instead of looking red, it looks like cherry red, which I actually prefer. So let me see here. BCG, that sounds awesome. Your neck is on and it's ready for tuners. Awesome. Here with the channel. Sorry. What are we up to here? Well, Red. I lost you there for a second, Red. Hold on. Well, good for you, Will. Good for you. Trace. Okay. How else am I going to pay for that SBH-E? Right. You're right. That's how you're paying it off, right? It's going to be great for your channel, too. Will has me and him are always seeing each other. Okay. Yeah, the tuners are like $35. Or is that what you paid for the body? That's what I think. Based on what you're saying here, I think that you're telling me that you paid $35 for the body. What, plus shipping? Wow, that's a deal. Yeah, David, which one did you win? You won the orange one, right? The Broad Street. All right. So I'm gonna get back to it. So, um, BCG is donating a Firefly Explorer. Yeah, and it's gorgeous. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, what color it is, but it's not a base color. It's a nice one. All right, and he's going to be donating that. Just someone's going to be able to win it from Fred. Right. So, guys, go subscribe to his channel, man. All right. He didn't want to be bothered taking it out of the guitar, right? So for $35, basically the price of a control plate, he shipped you a whole guitar body. Those pickups are worth more than that, right? Anybody who knows what how those pickups are, knows that those pickups are worth that much. Steve Gunham in the house. How you doing, everybody? We got 17 people. We got 12 likes. Hey, anybody new who just recently popped in? Let me know. Did you order Matisse guitars recently? Oh, did any of you guys did we mention in live that the new Sbh-E comes with a rolled fretboard? I think we forgot to mention that. So there's a little something for you guys. And you want to know something else? I don't know if you guys saw it in the community posts on it, but RJ's Cave, or more correctly, Talus, the merch store, is now the official place to buy T's Guitars merchandise. Pardon me. T's winner. That's right. He won. Steve, what did you win? Yeah. Yeah, the new Sbh-E's got rolled edges. And because of that, the frets, they don't stick out as much this time around. Where these ever so slightly stick out, because people were asking for the rolled fret edge, you couldn't really do that anymore, right? Because you'd have the rolled fret edge, and then it would feel even more pronounced. So they had to adjust for that. Yeah, yeah, he was playing around with that prototype for like over a year, I think. Well, whatever it was. Yeah, it sounds great. I've actually heard it. I think Baby Boy Mulligan actually played it, right? And so where was I? Oh, I was talking about how Talus, the RJ's Cave merch store, is now the only place to buy T's Guitars merch. So, and I made up a few things. You guys have any ideas about what you would like to see in the merch store under T's Guitars? Let me know. I'm amping for an ST. TSA, did you decide to take $200 out of the car fund for an ST? Well, yeah, baby boy Muller is not kidding when he says you better order one now. I think it has a Godzilla hot rail in it. Yeah, something like that. It's four. I think it's two big rails, right? It's like two hot rail single coils in a humbucker. BBM, a regular ball cap, not the one that I made up for Torsten. Well, for everybody at Torsten's insistence. That's a joke, guys. He wasn't like being, assertive or nothing. He just likes that kind of cap. And I said, all right, well, we'll make that. That's okay, TSA. You know what? That might actually end up being for the best, right? Right? There was periods in my life where I had like one guitar or no guitars. So it's like phases. Good things come to those who wait, man. I said the same thing. T-shirts. Trace, we got T-shirts. Actually, let's go there. I'm gonna take you guys there real quick. I have that set up. I'm gonna share the screen real quick. And we're going to head over to the store. We're going to actually be on my, there we go. That's what I've sold so far, guys. So let's go to the products. All right. There's a couple of inexpensive things, guys. All right, let me come back here real quick. Actually, let me get to the store. I got to open the store. All right, here we go, guys. Sorry, I know it took me a moment. But, all right, so here's a couple. What the hell is that? That should not be what we're seeing. All right, hold on. There we go. Okay, I gotta change pages. So I gotta find the new one. Hold on. Yeah, that's the one. All right, so where are we at? Internet gremlin strike again. It's been a bad week for streams. Am I frozen again, guys? I went off live somehow. Under the vid, not the chat. Okay. All right. So everything's good now. Okay. So everything's good. You see me in the corner. Okay. All right. So it looks like someone might be having their own issues. I don't see any signs on my end that there's an issue. So All right, so let's go back here. So, all right, so this is a sticker, right? This is just going to be, you know, okay. And let's go back to the front page. All right, we got something. All right, so the first two things you see are the stickers. All right, we got the Tees Guitars logo and a sticker, and everyone loves the Tees Guitars. All right, so and then there's the for the ladies. I love a good tease on the backside of the long polo with the logo in the front. All right, another one for the ladies, and then the family tee. Tees Guitars logo on the front. Family number one on the back. I just look for a bunch of colors that were going to work best with this color scheme, and that's what we got. Um, there's more, a couple more things. We got the refrigerator logo magnet, and then the cap. This is a flat build cap. Same one Torsten prefers, actually. He ordered one himself. There's the logo. That's how it was going to look on your lesbian sister. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Okay. And because it's Tees Guitars merch, I picked all the best quality stuff available. So I didn't go for a low end hat. I didn't go for a low end shirt. As a matter of fact, the shirt's supposed to be really, really ultra soft and plush. So they should feel really comfy. All right. And they should feel really nice. And let me know what else you'd like to see. And I'll go about making that stuff up. I've got I've got a couple of designs for a coffee mug, that kind of stuff. So, all right. Dad hat style. So dad hat being like the old style trucker hat with the vented mesh in the back and the foam front and the lip, like oh yeah, something like this one. All right, I made this as soon as what's his name, Zohan. That dumbass got attention here in New York. So some merch. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Hey guys, any one of you guys want to shop apron? I made this up for Torsten. I gave him one myself as a gift, and well, he loves it. He says it's great. So if you want, you get yourself a shop apron. There you go. All right. Now let me stop trying to get you guys to buy stuff for a moment. Stop sharing. Who we got here? Who popped in? Oh, we're just saying hello as I see. Okay. BBM, the you talking about the red hat? You like that style hat, but in black? I can make a few hats up tonight. That's not a problem. Um, I can make a bunch of different hat types up. Honestly, I'm a little unsure what a dad cap is at this point because every time I go looking around, every single different cap type I've seen, and they're all only slightly different to my eyes. Um, every cap I see, they're all called dad caps by somebody. Jade Guitars is in the house. Hey, Jade, what's going on? Hey, guys, just so you know, Jade and I are going to be doing something too. It's not just BCG. And there's like two other guys that want to send me guitars and work with us as well. So there's a lot going on with these giveaways, man. I got to get my shit together on that front, boy. Jade, I'm gonna send you a guitar soon. Hopefully this week. All right. You can do whatever you want to it, and then I'm gonna figure out who gets it next, based on what you do. All right. If you only go so far, and you think the guitar needs something else, we'll find somebody who's willing to go to the next step, and then from there it'll go to Ted. Right. If you want to do everything, you can do everything. Whatever, you know what I mean? You don't have to. Anyway, I'm rambling now. So, but yeah, I'm going to send you a guitar soon. So, Tucker hat, the trucker hat with the USA flag on the netting on the back and a hat. Listen, BBM, don't sweat it as far as the time goes, okay? Listen, you take the time that's necessary, right? At best, we figure this is a learning experience. Maybe we start as a group planning things a little better in the future, right? Right. I learned from working on Igor that maybe next time we get all the money and the shit together, and then we get all the fucking parts instead of waiting months and months and months to get all the money, the parts. So yeah, so don't sweat it. I'm not going to stress it, all right? Because I got a couple other guitars going out. So if you end up taking a little too long, someone else is going to probably might end up actually being able to move on theirs a little faster, right? I know BCG was just telling me the other day that he wants to. He's gone so far with what he's worked on for the Firefly that he's sending me, and he's basically got a video in the can that he's just waiting on. Right, so he could jump in and send me that guitar, and I could do something with that and send it to Fretnot in the meantime. You know what I mean? Or something like that. That's just an example. I don't mean that literally. So don't anybody think I'm suddenly putting you on the spot, BCG. So I don't want anybody to think we ever got to stress these things, okay? I would love for these things to happen in like this. But the reality is Ted does several videos, and he doesn't shoot one video in a day, I'm sure. He really can't. So so these things are going to get a little backed up at his place anyway. We have to kind of like mitigate that as much as possible from the start. So at this point, not much of a rush. It's going to get all up there, and then that's where there might be a little bit of a bottleneck. Honestly, at that point, I'm kind of okay with it because then they're going to go almost in sequence to Fretnot, right? And that'll be good for everybody. Snug Drawson's in the house. What's up, buddy? How you doing? We got 14 people, 15 likes. I guess I can't ask for anything more than that. But how about it, guys? All right. Well, and that, you know what, Jade, I just read what you were saying. I think Ted is pretty backed up, so I'll try to make his work as short as possible. All right. Well, listen. That kind of brings up another thing. If anybody else out there has the skills necessary to be like the last man in the line, like kind of like Ted is right now, to like check homework, so to speak, and make sure everything's right, and then do whatever they want to do with the guitar as well, and then send it off to Fretnot. Let me know, right? Because I don't know everybody's skill sets. So if you think you can step up and like be the one to perfect the guitar a little bit, You know, maybe the one to take the neck off when nobody else does and see that it can use a shim or a little work in there or whatever, like Ted did with the other one, the Squire that I sent off. So, uh, so yeah, you know, we could use someone. Someone mentioned to me, I think it was BBM, that Tone Yeager might be someone who would be interested in doing that. So I'm going to see about hitting him up. I subscribe to him. So Ted's backed up till 2037 with videos. Yeah, you're not kidding. So, Tooth, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you. Very generous, man. So we got through 41 minutes already. And yeah. Oh, you know what else came? I'll show you guys something else. The anyone who saw the video, my ST1 video, knows I was talking about doing a Gilmore mod, or more or less a Gilmore mod on my new ST1. The plastics came. I'm going to show you this without making you all go blind from reflections. I can't. There you go. That's better. So that video is going to be coming soon. So I got that, and I got this, the harness. I got the jack over here. That's got to be wired up. And then I got to just cut the bar, the tremolo bar, about an inch shorter, and put the white cap on it, which is in here, the plastics. So that video is going to be interesting. So looks like what through. Okay, you threw some cream parts on there. Yeah, I just hope these fit. It's a proper set, 48, 50, 52. So I just hope that the ST1 is 48, 50, 52. Oh, Jade, thank you, buddy. Welcome. Jade is now a member of the channel. That's awesome. Thanks. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, man. So, you know what, guys? This reminds me of something else I want to ask you guys. I don't have anybody in tier 2 or tier 3 yet, and I'm not overly concerned about that. But I want to make it better, right? I wanted to make it a standout and making the offerings more palatable and appealing. So I was thinking, now that I got this awesome merch store, annual T-shirts for members. What do you think? Every year you're a member of the channel, you get a free shirt, or maybe a free hat. Right? They're both about the same cost, so I could do either one of those. It would be something slightly different every year, like it would be a members only kind of shirt, say something on there like members exclusive or something like that. And the color of the logo might be different every year. Something about it that's on there every year to year, would be different to help signify the number of years as being a member. What do we got here? We got a lot of conversation. Check my phone. My phone is actually upside down, which is do not disturb for the show. But what do we got? Okay. Oh, you want me to show it? BCG, you want me to show a picture? Okay. Well, I replaced the plastics, put the Geico bridge, nice, and tuners, nice, pure tone jack, nice, Fender switch, nice, and CTS pots. Placed all the pickups with Guitar Fetish Tex-Mex knockoffs. Just need to do the neck work. Dude, how are those pickups? All right. I've used a couple of their pickups, and they've always been good. I have one of their active sets. Good set. EQ is slightly different than EMGs, but they're a good set. If you're ever looking for an inexpensive set of actives, that's a solid choice. And I had to put together a set for this guy here, the bass, the mini. I put it together a 10K set, PJ set for that. So cool. Okay, all right. So check this out, guys. We were talking about BCG 5150. He's going to be doing a giveaway. He's going to be sending me a guitar, a Firefly, to help initiate the giveaway, right? And I'm going to do a bit of a review. We'll check it out, and we're not going to like sit here. Is this good? But we're going to go over the guitar. We'll check out the specs, and we're going to see what's going to be given away, right? And then I'll send it off to Fretnot, where you guys can win it. All right, you know how that goes over there, right? It's got the review video, and then he's got the giveaway. Okay, all right. So just do him a favor right now and go over there to his channel and subscribe. All right, give him a like on a video. Watch a couple videos. All right, he's working hard over there, and he's doing some good stuff. So if you're a guitar player or you like working on guitars, definitely worth hanging out over at BCG's tab. Okay, and he puts some humor in his videos, so it's good stuff. Anyway, there you go, guys. I know this is like picture, but oh gee, thanks, phone. All right, it's a little washed out. It looks a little like overexposed. That is basically a cherry sunburst with a flame top. Okay, and this guitar is pretty much flawless. All right, at least I expect it is. I haven't seen it yet, so I guess I shouldn't say it is. But according to BCG 5150, it is. He's only played it about 6 times, and he's had it for about a year. So somebody's going to win a basically brand new Firefly, and it's an awesome one, right? That's definitely from like the Gibson 80s era vibe. So if it's correct, those pickups should be fairly hot, right? BCG. Okay, and there's 2 other channels that I've been talking to that want to work with me like this as well. Maybe a 3rd. So, oh yeah, and we got to talk about something. I mentioned this before. I don't know. Maybe I don't have to mention it again. Ricky, the guitar he was going to give us an ST1. He has completely fallen off the map, and I haven't heard anything from him in weeks. So that giveaway is a washout. And then, honestly, I guess there was always a chance that could happen. I don't think Ricky's a bad guy. He's a bit unique. When you deal with him, when you communicate with him for a long time, he's not a bad person. Very nice guy, actually. But things happen. So we're not going to be doing that giveaway. So sorry about that, guys. But that's okay because we got enough shit to give away. We got all my stuff to give away. Right? So, yeah. So what we got here? It's a badass guitar. Yeah, BCG. I think so, right? It looks like it. Jade, you and I was wanting to talk to you about doing something. right? We started talking, didn't we? Forgive me. I've talked to a lot of people over the last few weeks about a lot of the giveaway stuff. Some people more than others, and I still get everybody kind of like a little mixed up. I know we spoke. I know Sean. I'm getting names mixed up too, so I don't even want to say them because I'll screw it up, and that would just make things worse. But yeah, I think this is a great community too, guys. I think we have a great bunch of guys here, and I think we can do a lot if we want to, you know. And well, it's kind of what I wanted to get into this channel in the first place for, you know. You know, the goal was to, you know, do something, learn something, maybe make a few dollars, and give away some stuff, right? Because that's always what made sense to me. It was like I'm gonna buy guitars, but I can't keep them all. So what am I gonna do with them over time? You know. So giving away the guitars has always been part of the original idea of this channel. Yeah, Jade. Right. Okay. That's right. I'm getting you mixed up with somebody else because I'm talking to you about. I know you're doing those swell paint jobs, but at the same time, I'm thinking about wiring jobs too. I don't know. Like I said, my brain's becoming mush. Or did I say it? I don't know. I think my brain's becoming mush. All right, I'll stop leaning on the camera. So, you know what? TSA, Tuesday, when we did this live stream, I was supposed to actually do my Zoom meeting with the people over at Eden 2. But the gentleman never confirmed. And so by the time I went into Tuesday, I was expecting that it wasn't going to happen. And it didn't. But we have been in touch. I actually have to send him an email because I just got my schedule today. And to let him know that we can get in touch with each other Monday or Tuesday. It's a little short notice, but I do mids now in work. I'm a middle of the day guy. I go in 8 to 4 or 1 to 7. So getting to meet this guy gets a bit difficult. And then I don't find out my schedule until the end of the week when he's off. So if I send him an email on Friday night, it's not going to matter until Monday anyway. So, but we're going to get that done. And speaking of ego, I still got to. I think I'm going to have to buy some more of the reflective material and redo the back when I get the template made with everybody's the water slide made with everybody's names on it. I still have to finish that. So, but and I'm sorry that I haven't quite gotten there. It's been a bit hectic around here, and I guess I don't juggle things too well. But we're going to get all that done. And we do, and for me, it's all due to Brian from SFG, my first relationship. Thank him. Well, that's good. I mean, you know, it's that's a good thing. You know, it's good that something good comes out of YouTube channel or Brian's YouTube channel or any YouTube channel, right? But nice. You're talking about Jade. You're talking about lutherie tools, right? Cool. I gotta pick some up. I gotta pick up some stuff too. I need fret kissers and fretwork stuff. That stuff I can do here. I can get better at that stuff on my own time, rather quick. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck up a couple of guitars here, not a big deal. I'm probably gonna send them to somebody anyway to give it away, so somebody will fix it. Bad joke, but no, you know what I mean. It's one of the things I already kind of know how to do, but I can just kind of perfect. So, so I feel like I can do that stuff. I can work on necks. I can do quick, easy finishes, that kind of stuff. Because of where I live, I can't like do a lot of heavy painting. Or at least I don't think I can. I don't want to like piss off my landlord. So I don't want to alienate anybody. You know what I mean? I live in a situation where if if my landlord wanted to, he can double my rent without question, right? And get it here in New York, I I could. So I want to be nice, right? Got to keep him a friend. So and there's a chance that he's watching right now too. Love you, Jim. Well, that's cool, BCG. That's cool. That's cool. Brian, you know, Brian has given away a lot of guitars. And he's done a lot of things right on his channel, right from go, which I was kind of impressed with. A little jealous of too, but uh, but yeah, you know, I'm glad you got something out of his channel. You know what I mean? Doing this YouTube thing, I mean, you do it mostly for yourself, and you're okay. You want to make money, then you got to run on the treadmill, right? But maybe there's a spot in the middle where we can work as groups and do things, and through that, we find ways to work together to make enough content to feed the algorithm enough that we could actually make money. And that actually brings me to something real quick I want to talk to you guys about. Anybody here who wants to take part in these builds, I would like you all to consider that when you work on a build, once you do your thing and send the guitar off, that your job isn't done. Okay? It occurred to me that the algorithm is looking for things that are getting a lot of attention, right? And part of getting a lot of attention is a lot of channels talking about the same topic. So it also occurred to me that if 4 channels are involved in a guitar build, right? And we just go down the line, right? Let's say I start the guitar build. So now, let me keep my hand in view. Right? I start the guitar build. So now I'll do a reaction video for Baby Boy Mulligan, who's got the guitar now, right? And his video, which I'm actually going to do tonight. Okay. So if I do that reaction video, right, and he only does, let's say he does 2 videos. So now there's my video, his 2 videos, and my 2 reaction videos. We've done 2 things and gotten 5 videos. And then when it goes to the next person, now the next person might be Ted. Ted does like 4 videos on the thing, right? If Ted does 4 videos, I'm doing 4 reactions. Baby Boy Mulligan's doing 4 reactions. Okay? And that's 8 more videos. And then if Ted joins us and he does a reaction to the front knot, right? Now, how many do we have? 10, 12, 14? You know what I mean? At some point, the algorithm's going to notice. And we're going to get more views. So this is what I propose. That whenever we work together like this, we do our best to take the time to do reaction videos. If you don't know how to do a reaction video, let me know. If I can help you with that, I will. Ask Ubi. We all know Ubi, and I'm sure he's very friendly. He would be happy to help you out with that too. It's not hard to do, and you can literally make these videos in about. You can edit these videos in the same amount of time it takes to shoot them. Really, right? If you have a beginning already made for your videos and you have an ending already made for your videos, then you're just taking this video and you're putting those on there and cutting out a little bit just to clean it up, and you're done. It takes 20 minutes, right? And you have more content, and it's easy content. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Okay, this is what I'm going to start doing, and I'm going to try and encourage everybody else who wants to take part in these builds do the same. Okay. So let me catch up to you guys now. All right. RJ and I met up from SFT, Guard, and the Bull Shredder. Yep. Tim, Baby Boy Mulligan, what's wrong? You don't want to spend $1 million for Stumac Files. You know what? I think Stumac Files have the same diamonds on them as the ones on Amazon. I think you got well-designed tools and you got shitty tools. As long as you find well-designed tools, it doesn't matter where you get them. I think you can find good tools other places, in places other than Stumac. Deals on the Guitar Nomad set, but yeah, I hear that Guitar Nomad set is you talk about fret files, right? Yeah, those are supposed to be the shit. Are you still in Philly, BCG? Because you're not that far away from me. You know, New York, Philly, it's only a couple hours. Yeah, CD Nelson, that's a good one too. If anybody isn't going to take part in the build, you can always help out by posting these on your social media. Right? That's honestly something I don't do enough of. And if anybody else wants to do that stuff, that's huge. Okay, that helps us out a lot, especially if it's consistently done over time. Fernando, how you doing? They can be warehouse speakers. Definitely can be the shit. And you're in Indiana, so you're near Sweetwater, right? Chase, yeah, you're near Sweetwater if you're in Indiana. Near being a relative term. Nice. We're learning where everybody is. BCG, yeah, I thought you were in Florida. You're near Trey, right? You're near Orlando, or you're in Orlando. You're not far from my father. I got family in Fort Myers. You're outside of Philly too. All right, I'm in New York City, so not all that far. Near Fort Wayne. Okay. Well, you got 2 out of 3, right? You got beer and cheese, right? And they work well together because one gives you the shits and the other makes you constipated. Land O'Lakes. I must have cut about 80 pounds of Land O'Lakes cheese today. Okay, Petersburg, Tampa. Nice. Michigan. Beer and cheese, 2 major food groups. That's right. Jay, you're in Nebraska. All right. Sometimes I'd like to be in Nebraska. New York sucks in the worst fucking way these days. Excuse my language, guys. But are you at least near a city? If you're in Nebraska, TSA had a bad experience in Land Lakes, about 30 days of bad experience. Oh, okay. One of those things, huh? You got some overzealous laws over there, I bet. We have a few of those here in New York too. So wow, we're over an hour and I barely noticed. So anybody else did anybody have anything they wanted to talk about from the live feed from Tees? You know? South Dakota. Oh, I think South Dakota's gone. Bean field. Right, you got to rotate the crops, right? So that the soil doesn't erode. Right? You end up like the Dust Bowl, like back in the 1920s or the teens or whatever that was, or the 40s. All right, guys. I think we're going to call it. It's been over an hour, and I think that's awesome. We got 16 people here. I got 16 likes. Thank you all for coming. Um, I'm going to be posting up some videos this week, and I'm going to be posting up some new stuff for T's Guitars. If you guys are interested in the merch, and you have any ideas about anything you would like to see in either RJ's Cave merch or T's Guitars merch, let me know. All right, and I'll get on it. BBM, keep an eye out for your cap. Okay, I'll do that tonight. Right, that's it. CSA, guys. Thank you all for coming. Anybody who is interested in helping out in the builds and in these giveaways, hit me up. Okay, Jade, I'm going to be sending you a guitar soon, so I'm going to get in touch with you. Hopefully, in the next couple of days, about sending out exactly whatever you want. All right, I'll make this as easy as possible. You do as much as you want with it. Just give me an idea of how much you're going to do, and then I can plan the next stage. All right. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming. I appreciate every single one of you. Love you all. You guys are awesome. Thanks again. Until the next one. Well, keep an eye out for notifications, all right? Because because of my schedule. But until the next one, take it easy, okay? Later, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. See you, CD. Good night. Good night, Tooth. You're welcome, Trace. Thanks for coming. Please come back, all right? All right, guys. Later.